Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I just want everyone to know that we have a winner for the greatest mullet on the plane contest. It was closer than usual when it's usually a one-horse race, but Rusty Cannon will be defending his title. Currently in second place is me. Even though I am bald on my head, let me tell you, I have a very large mullet on my genitals. It's business in the front, for sure, because my business is in the front.
Anyway, welcome to MLB The Show.
Hey, you know what, Chris? You can pretend that you hate that bit, but I'm gonna be.
So we have the White Sox next. Then we have some Kansas City, but then our dreaded Twins coming to town.
Babs,
Kansas City,
all my stuff.
Milwaukee, and then our dreaded Indians. So,
Chris, you can pretend you hate my bits, but I have recording evidence of you saying that you actually like my bits.
I like some of your bits. I like your captain bit, but
Thanks, man.
when you say stupid stuff like that, I love it.
Well, I don't know. We go to that well a lot. I ran into things. Also, holy shit! Jesus Christ! We can't win games.
This 9 straight losses.
Yeah. All right, Defo just.
We got swept by the team like the White Sox, who was pretty funny.
And the Jays.
I mean, the Jays are good though.
Under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Labor Day matchup.
All right, don't worry. The White Sox are only 10 games better than us. It's about to be 11.
Their last 9 games, they'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next.
Yeah. No. I knocked over my microphone cover again. By I did, I mean Babs did this time. Oof.
High in the air out to center field. May on the move.
That's okay.
I think Wellington Castillo might be one of the best names I've ever heard in my life. I might use that as a fake name I was gonna say as a fake name to pick up chicks. Like I still do that. And when I say like I
sticker up top left.
Let me take a look at it. Ooh.
It's the MLB Network. Bringing this game.
We've seen this one before, but it's
Not
rare.
often.
No, I like it.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous.
Jesus, that one almost hit you in the dick.
This guy's going to find himself in the
Yeah, no, I was all like, yeah, no, I'm gonna do this like when I used to pick up chicks, like I ever used to pick up chicks. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I know we're like 620 videos in at this point. Good job. I'm gonna be completely honest. I was not great with women.
I mean, of the 3 of us, I'd say I'm the best.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. I think we're doing pretty well.
I feel like we're both doing pretty well now. Morgan was cool the one time that I met her, having breakfast after none of us had slept well the night before. Yeah, you had to run too far for that one. And obviously, Alex is cool as fuck. She's been on our show before. Done 2 series for us.
Mm-hmm.
Which was actually pretty convenient because both of those games were games that we had played before. And considering they were very heavy plot games, would have kind of ruined the series.
Well, I don't think we would have done them otherwise.
That's what I mean, right? Like, but it gave us the opportunity. Because, like, maybe we could have gotten away with doing doing Until Dawn for Ryan, because I don't think he's seen enough coverage of that. But like Life is Strange, we've all watched, so come on. Life is Strange was never happening.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Bouncer to the left side.
Babs, can you get out of my shit right now? I would really appreciate it if you would fuck right off. You're gonna kill yourself in this plastic bag. And as much as that would psych me out, not really. Alex would be bummed. Babs, I swear to God, I'm gonna stab you.
Don't stab Babs. PETA wouldn't like it.
PETA. Fuck PETA.
Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Hey Chris, have you ever been arrested?
No.
That's good. Me neither.
I've had handcuffs put on me before, though.
Like for sex?
No, by a cop.
Okay. Was it for a bit or something?
It was a demonstration for a mock trial video.
Ah, okay. Were you playing a punk?
Yeah, sure.
That sounds like you. Bit of a punk. All right, dude. This is our chance to
Pulled
tie
a
the
gun
game.
on a guy, so.
Okay. Come on. A little bit higher. That would have been perfect.
Digging in to try it again. Avisail Garcia has got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Come on, team. Now's your time to step up. Oh.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Not what you want.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Anderson. He singled his last time up.
No, you did it on purpose because you wanted to set up the double play, right?
The 0-1 delivery.
Totally.
On the ground.
Yep, good call.
One there. Relay to first in time. And
Nice.
Welcome back to MLB Network.
Jacob may not get on base this time. Oh my God! Wow. I was joking. I was like, "Team, you need to step it up for us here." I was like, "They're never gonna do it though." But damn, dude.
But this lineup is setting up perfect. As the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Throw will not be in time.
Oh shit! Really?
There is now the possible
It was so close.
He's fast.
Oh
Oh,
no.
that's bad.
That's not good. Oh shit, Chris. Home run.
One of the things this guy
Right here.
to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed
That changeup.
This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Of course you were early. It was a fucking changeup. There you go. Nope. God.
Up next for Chicago, Irving Taylor. No hits in
Okay.
3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Listen, easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Damn it.
Well, the lineup was
Who won the game?
in this contest, and the man you see there
Was it us?
your contributor,
It was not us.
player of the game.
Yeah, no question, he was a tough out.
It
Unfortunate.
was a really, really rough game.
Mm-hmm.
From the south side of
Wasn't our best.
No.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah.
ready to deliver.
I have also never been arrested. I did sort of almost come close once
Swinging a
in
Yeah, I
a
know the
ridiculous
story.
story. You know the story when I was out in a public park without pants?
fellas, these White Sox, as they
It's not the
enter
story.
play today, they come into the midst of a stretch
Wait, what story were you thinking of?
of their last 9.
Your ex-roommate.
They'd like to do more than to salvage this
Oh no, I wasn't almost arrested for that. He just called the cops.
road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Alright, tell me their story then.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do a real quick recap for everybody for that first story because that sounds... We can't just leave those hanging. I was before I moved out on my own the first time, I lived with two people. One who was my friend Julian, who's super cool. One was his former friend Aaron, who was not cool. I don't feel bad about using his name because that guy's a tool, and I'm not being mean enough to give his last name. But he decided at some point that he was everyone's dad, and oh, that's beautifully placed, Chris. That's gorgeous. First fucking at bat. Ooh. Okay. So he one day I was talking on Skype. Were you one of the people in Skype or no? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, yeah. It was you and I think Damien or Noah, somebody. I don't think it was Ryan, but it could have been. There were two people. Chris was one of them, who I was on Skype with, and I was talking at this volume, like, you know, like a fucking human. And I was hanging out in the basement, and I was like, I want to get a drink. So I walked upstairs and brought my laptop with me, and continued talking at this volume. And then he started screaming at me, and at this point I was already moving out, and I had zero plans to ever talk to this guy again. So I told him to eat a dick, and he decided that I had to leave right then and there. And then I told him to go fuck himself, and I wasn't going anywhere. So he decided that the police needed to be involved. Which the police did not think that they needed to be involved. Yeah, I was going to say go back. Damn. Oh, he had to go too far? Okay. Unfortunate. Yeah, so he called the cops and then left. So then they were like, we're really pissed about this. And I was like, don't worry, I'm leaving. Never going to be a problem again. Ooh, come on, Jerko. What the fuck was that? So this other story. So this was when I was about 19, I think, and I was at a house party with some friends, and we used to do this weird thing where just none of us would wear pants. We weren't like hanging brain or anything. We just all had we would just be like in t-shirts and boxers. And there was a public park across the street from where this friend lived, so a bunch of us were hanging out in the park. A park that you were not allowed to be in after 10 p.m., and it was well after 10 p.m. And I wasn't wearing pants, and I saw a cop approaching us, so I may have taken off running. Because we were close enough to the house that I figured, I was like, oh, this will be totally fine. But I figured at the time, being somebody who was new to drinking, that he might just throw me in the drunk tank for being in public without pants on. In hindsight, at 27, I would have done a few things differently. One, probably would have been wearing pants, because that's not nearly as funny of a joke as I used to think it was. Nice barehanding, by the way. Number two, how the fuck did that guy just phase through you or something? I think you just turned into a ghost for a second. That wasn't actually part of the story, but I just, you know... Can we talk about this for a second? Because that was ridiculous. Number three, I wouldn't have run away from the cop. Yep, he definitely just went through your body. Chris? Can you move it forward like a frame? Like, just like a frame? I want him to be inside of you. This is not how humans... Your dick is touching his heart. What the fuck is this? You look like an abomination. Look at his head. Chris's head is inside of your chest. And Rusty just doesn't give a fuck. No. 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 What? Can we just talk, like, it's not like they haven't built in the engine to make you have to deal with this. We've watched Defoe get, like, clobbered, like, 9 times. But, like, you're dead now. You just died. That was fucking ridiculous.
Like, my favorite thing, as good as this game is, I kind of love that it does that.
Yeah, it's a fucking game. Jank happens sometimes. And that was the definition of jank. That was ridiculous, Chris. The fuck was that?
The best thing ever.
It was really good. Is that good? Not even close. Get to third! Okay.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Rusty Cannon. He doubled earlier.
All right,
in the
Chris.
game, 1 for 2 to this point.
This game's on the network. We need to get some fans. Right here. That one was awkward because that was borderline a strike, so... But, like, never going to get any good contact out of it. I can't defend that one, though.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had
And very quickly there, they're 2 down
Okay.
to start the inning.
That was almost placed really well because they had to run quite a ways for it.
The lineup flips over and digging in, Rusty Cannon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away.
I'm going to go ahead and say that was going to be a ball. Yup.
One error for the Tigers.
Debatable.
You think so, Chris?
Yep.
Skied in
All right, that was pretty good.
On the move is Garcia.
Not good enough.
Striding
1 for
in to
4.
start
Okay.
the ninth, Rusty Cannon.
Let's get 2 for 5. 2 for 5 still an improvement.
Before the bottom half of the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
There you go.
He's got a base hit, his second.
Also, that was the same move that the pitcher made that time when we hit him. What are you doing?
Something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. And here
Come on,
comes
Defoe.
Homer Defoe. It was a walk in his last trip.
Hey, this looks like
How about you walk us to second with a hit? Not my best line. I'm going to be completely honest.
Yep.
a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Nice.
That and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't need to look at us. We're just doing our own thing over here, guy.
And the runner's breaking for third. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there.
Can we get a replay of that? Because I think he just did like a double spin before he threw home.
Hard to win in this,
Oh, wait.
especially on the road.
We won the game.
Find a way to get it
I
done.
want to see that
Very
fucking...
happy with this performance.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Tigers get their 30th win on
Was that in the ninth?
so far this season. Jordan Zimmerman earns his 6th winning decision in this one, turning in
Yeah.
a third of quality work. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm
Did they actually call it a fielder's choice? Yeah, like watch this.
Station of MLB,
It was
Uh,
Phil's choice because it was an air.
the Show Nation.
Oh, okay. Because he should have gotten Defoe. But watch this shit. He like goes to throw it, doesn't, and then he just spins.
He didn't because I decided to go home.
Yeah, but watch this shit. Like, look at the animation. Like, who did they call that error on? The pitcher for not throwing for Defoe, or?
Yes.
Okay. That was so weird. But, like, cool, good for us. Let's take our...
It wasn't that weird. He turned to home to throw home, that's all.
Okay, at the time, it looked like he just did, like, a double spin.
No. What's the time at?
We're 20 minutes in. Well, 19, but... Doing some training. Soft toss drills with Colby Delgado.
Alright, let's do this, Royals.
Yeah, let's fuck up KC. And the Sunshine Band. Okay, 287. We can work with that. What?
Of the record.
They're a little bit better than we are.
We have 23 games left in the season.
Friday night baseball.
Well,
Jake Junis gets
Probably not getting that hitting.
Nice
batting.
record, Junes.
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look
Oh my God, he's terrible.
his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's...
Yeah, but he loses all his games, so I don't know.
That's partially on his hitting, too.
Guy hoping to finish strong in the season's
Yeah,
final
partially.
month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. So,
In the discussion. Get the fuck out of here.
so next
They probably don't have a line recorded that's like, he's definitely going to win, though.
looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
You just call me the favorite like you normally do.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cannon over to his right.
Yeah, but they don't want to reuse that line too much, you know?
Trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Otherwise, it's like Pierre when he talks about anything with the Penguins, right? Like, we're good.
The switch hitter will take
He's
his
your
shot
favorite. Fuck off.
landed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers.
Also, this guy's a broken record when he talks about you and your right-handed pitching.
Comes set and the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And the slider.
Oh.
Two gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Rusty Cannon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time.
Come on. Oh, fuck off with the 6-1.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler is there, and that ends the inning.
Come on, Soler. Can you give us a breather on those, man?
Digging in, Rusty Cannon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball diving in.
All right, let's recenter our gravity a bit, Chris.
Deception by the pitcher, great arm action.
Hate pitchers like this.
Offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
That was
9-1.
the fastest game I think we've ever played.
Kansas City Royals get the win on the heels
Well, we didn't make any plays in the field, so...
Yeah. We batted 4 times, it was just over. We didn't have any any on base, right? So it was like, all right, well, 285. Oof. Took a bit of a drop on that one. Yeah, but we were at 289 a couple games ago. We were at 287 before the last game.
drilled to the right
There you
side.
go.
And that is through into right field for a single. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning.
Jed Bush.
Single.
Oh, Chris, did you know that Bernie Sanders is running for the Senate again?
The outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Is it?
A pitch out.
Yep, also,
And
that was real close with that pitch out.
the trick. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I saw a really hilarious tweet response. It was like, face it, Bernie, you lost. Give up. It was like, no, he lost the race to be the Democratic presidential candidate. He's going for re-election. That means he did not lose the Senate last time he was up for it. That's why he's Senator Bernie Sanders.
They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as...
And the right fielder is
Mike Fillmore should have called that one a,
stepping up now. Rusty Cannon.
Good.
He reached on a single in his first try.
who makes decisions if there's like a,
On the ground is
if there's a ball that's in the outfield and the guy like dives for it,
one.
and he,
Not in time as he beats
okay,
it.
well, fielder's choice, whatever. Still gives you chances to make things happen in other stats.
Next it'll be Tiger
starting to lose the connection a little bit, Chris. Okay, I think we might be okay. Yeah, we're good now. Just a burst of static. Nice. So let's say that there's like a ball that's like real close, like the guy like kind of grabs it at the same time as it's hitting the ground, and it's in the outfield. Like, how do they make decisions? Because obviously there's no umpire that's there to see it.
They do have umpires to see it.
They have umpires in the fucking outfield? Well then.
I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
I thought there was only 4 of them.
Not to mention they replay, right?
Yeah, but like I know that they have replay now, but like obviously they wouldn't have had that. You said that was a relatively recent addition.
They have umpires.
Again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
I've been to professional baseball games. I know better than this.
This one misses.
In fact, I've stood on third base at Rogers Center. Did you know that, Chris?
Sure, when you're a kid and you're rounding the bases.
No?
I don't actually know what you're talking about.
So this is a bit that, so, do you remember when I flew to Toronto to see you and Ryan that first time? Did I mention at the time that coincidentally 2 of my coworkers were flying to Florida via Toronto and we ended up on the same plane without having planned it?
No, you never told me.
Okay. Wasn't, at the time, that was the entire story. Wasn't that good of a story. But, one of my coworkers, no, I mean, that wasn't the bit, Chris, trust me, the bit gets better than that.
No, the fact you have to explain the bit like this makes it not a great bit.
Well, don't, you're hurting my feelings. Is that gonna get out? Yeah! That's, you're home. Nice job. So yeah, basically just the entire premise of the joke was this girl, Jackie, thinks that instead of going on vacation with you guys, I just stalked them on their vacation and stood in the bushes the entire time. So then every time they went on vacation, the joke was that I always did the same thing. And at one point, she posted a picture of her and her boyfriend at Rogers Stadium, and it had like a really cringy tagline. It said something like, "They lost the game, but I won his heart." And everyone was like, "Oh, this is so cringy." And I kind of made fun of her for it. I was like, "Oh, Stockholm Syndrome is setting in." And she goes, "You're just jealous because this is the one vacation you didn't get to come on." So I took the picture, and then I photoshopped myself standing on third base, and I was like, I was totally there. But the only head-to-toe picture I had of myself was like that one where I was wearing that British soldier's costume.
I hit, it's not the button I hit.
Is that... I really hope that guy was
never
already...
going to get either guy.
Okay, good. So now we do this thing where whenever, like every once in a while, she'll post a picture of her and her boyfriend, and I'll just put myself in the background. So like when they put a picture of themselves on the beach, and I put myself on a surfboard, just like floating by, doing my own thing. Yeah. So yeah, I was totally standing on third base. And I think it was really obvious that it wasn't real, because I'm pretty sure that there was a batter on third base, so there was already 2 guys there. But I was just like next to it doing my own thing. Dressed like a soldier from the 17th century. Or the 18th century. The 1700s. You still second.
So coming to the plate, Rusty Cannon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
All right, this is a good opportunity for us.
On the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Burns on the run. And
Oh, nice. Nice. What's that fucking idiot behind you doing?
through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Good job, dude.
Boy, those have to feel really
That was a clutch batting.
late in the game. You come
Can we talk about this fucking
RBI base hit right here.
turd in front of
Sure
you?
wasn't going to be caught.
Remembers that ground ball.
Yeah, but then after that, it's like you almost caught up to him. Oh, I guess you didn't have to make sure it wasn't going to be caught. Yeah, you were already on first, but
The crowd out of it and slow yourself down enough to come through, and that's exactly what
he could have gotten home if he hadn't been such a pussy.
Yeah, I would have gotten home if it wasn't impressive.
Out in front of a
Well, you would have gotten home if there was nobody in front of you. But... Oh, okay. Rusty was doing like the I'm not really trying run, so I was like, oh god, was that what the hell happened? But that makes more sense. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this pitcher not gonna get the save.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And he wasn't their closer. Sure.
I keep doing that. Any reliever I call the closer. I don't. I know it's not the case. I just can't stop myself from doing that. I think it's because my dad used to call every relieving pitcher closer. I can't be 100% certain if that's true or not, but it's just in my head that way.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, we're in the discussion for Rookie of the Year now.
Fouled away. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Nero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series.
That was a real weird situation, the way that bounced.
Whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Popped him up.
Get down! It's not getting down.
And an easy play there from Mustakas, and that ends the inning.
It did not get down. Come on, Rusty.
Into the box now, Rusty Cannon. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's cannon time, Rusty.
This guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching.
There you go.
This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base.
You did really hit that hole.
Ramon Torres, an RBI double is what he was credited.
I'm getting a lot of feedback on
No,
Aaron, Chris?
my mic's being adjusted, that's why.
Okay.
Cannon ranges to throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Raul Mondesi. It was an RBI.
This is one of the
in his first at bat.
one of the trade-offs you end up with like stand-up mics is obviously I have to be aware of where the mic is at all times, but anytime I move at all, it doesn't do that. Oh, nice catch.
Cannon backs up a bit and he takes charge.
That's why the ideal I think would be the lapel mics.
Yeah, well, I
You don't
can't
have to-
use a stand-up mic, so
No, I know. I'm not saying like you should use. I'm just saying like.
unless you want to have the mic 10 feet from me.
Oh yeah, dude, that'll be perfect. I'm sure that wouldn't be annoying at all.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this.
No, that's why I have to pull the coffee table in front of me. But to be fair, I have to do that anyway.
Oh, I do
because
too.
I need the
I sit in a recliner, so.
yeah.
The 1-1 home.
I have to be like sort of up because I have to be nice hit.
That's through.
I have to be in position where I can reach the laptop.
So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it.
Okay,
2 hits
Jed,
for him on
get
the
yourself on
inning.
base, okay?
We take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category.
More importantly,
His
get
score
us
is currently top.
off the base and into home plate.
1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. Way
That was tight.
He's in there easily at second.
I wouldn't say way late. I felt like you didn't get as good of a jump off of that one as you usually do, but you didn't get punished for it. Like, that was a good jump.
Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys
That one felt like it. It feels like on some of these later ones that you've been having, as we get later in the season, that you've almost been at like halfway between bases when the pitch leaves the pitcher's hand.
Swing, and he sends a ball high into left
That's,
field.
are you sure?
Gone.
Yep. Nice job.
That one is gone.
The reason I know it's gone, I didn't even control him there. If it's a home run, he just keeps running.
Oh, okay.
That's how I knew.
Rusty knew.
Ready once again, Rusty Cannon. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way towards
This could be Sabat and clutch.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ah,
first, and the Tigers wind up 7-5. How today's comes
you
to
tried,
an end.
Chris.
Kansas City seal up their 30th win.
You got home when you needed to, though. That was the important thing. And all your stats went up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are getting very late in the baseball season. And, full disclosure, if the Detroit Tigers don't make it into the postseason, which is, at this point, maybe even statistically impossible, I may end up flying this plane into the ocean. Not a crash landing, but I've gone blind. I'm not gonna crash it until the season's over.
Or mathematically eliminated.
We are mathematically eliminated, yeah. So, basically just gonna call, I'm just gonna basically be phoning it in for the next 20 games or so. Hand the keys to the plane off to my much more talented younger brother pilot, which we never gave a name to me for this bit, but...
Oh, my name?
What's
Sergio.
your name?
Sergio.
Well, that's a pretty good name. Yeah, next time we'll... Probably not next episode, but next session we'll probably definitely conclude the season, right? That's got to happen.
Oh, definitely.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll see you guys then.